Hello, everybody. POA here, and we're back with that Woot buy. So I got a March of the Machines draft booster box, which, hey, part of me shouldn't open because draft boosters, they don't make them anymore. But I'm not one for keeping sealed for the sake of flipping that sealed later for a profit. Which is, hey, if you do that, you do you. Somebody's going to buy the product, you do you. I'm not here to judge. I find it to be a pain in the neck. So, I'm not going to hold on to this box. I did not buy it with intentions to hold on to the box. I bought it with intentions that for $75, we're going to rip into a box of March of the Machine, and we're going to see how we're going to do. It is a draft box, so probably won't be as spicy. The set boxes were not bad, but again, $75. So, do I know what I'm looking for out of this product? Not really. I will admit, at the moment, you see the hope, I've forgotten some of the better commons and uncommons that you can get. The print quality isn't great. That's definitely an American printed draft box. We got Heliod, which I don't know if this ever did any... It's a good card. Luris, for the first of the, what do you want to call them, Multiverse Legends. This was a weird set to me. It was like such a mishmash of things that they could have really spread out. Ooh, Ren's Resolve. They could have really spread out, but they were just kind of like in a hurry. Something I'll never fully understand. Archpriest of Shadows. Personally, I like this card. I have it in my Tenzi deck, where it does work. Pylon, okay, and Rayev. So, even at $75, I will admit it will not be easy to hit box price. The set doesn't have a whole ton of big hits. The Invasion of Arcavios, Baral. Just because I like the treatment and Baral's a neat card, you'll go there. I know it's under $1. Cut Short ever do anything? I don't think so. Is that Gulta? Gulta and Maverin. Quende. And the invasion of, was it Ogrotha? I don't know where that is. I assume, okay. Is that the original Baron Sengir plane? Since, he's a separate vampire family than the Markovs in the Voldarans. Invasion of Alara. Imati. Okay. I have tried playing with the battles. I find them extremely clunky. Change the equation. It's kind of a neat card. Pylon, again, duplication that it's not so good. I'm probably going to regret buying this box, aren't I? I told myself no more of this. Oh well. Chrome Host Seed Shark, which again, I don't believe it's worthy of going on top, but I don't care. Eudora. So, you usually get what? I think 2 mythics out of the... per box of the Multiverse Legends. Kogla and Yadaro. Yuri. So what would I like to see besides Ragavan and Trexa? Skittles? Little Skittrix? Maybe Vorinclex? Gingitaxes. Okay, solid first mythic right there. That's right, there are mythics in this product. How I forget. Went 9 packs without one. It's like, I would like to see the Fairy Mastermind. That would be all right. Bloodfeather Phoenix. Squee! Surge of Salvation. I feel like that was a thing at one time. Invasion of Ikoria. That is one of the better invasions. Okay. Firja. So we got Into the Fire, Dina, which, I like the fact that it is a character from Strixhaven and they gave her the Mystical Archives treatment. That treatment was kind of more specifically for sorceries and instants, but whatever. Glistening Dawn, Inga. This really did feel like the set. They just kind of wanted to push everything into it and see what happens. Elspeth Smythe. I know that's been getting, I think, standard play or pioneer play. I forgot which. C double. Which, hey, it's Emery. I know Emery's not worth anything. I don't care. You're going to go there. Oops. Emery's not worth anything because it's been printed straight into the ground. Botanical Brawler. This card is awesome. Glissa. Okay, so we got Glissy. Don't think it's worth anything, but... oh, wait, in fact, I'm very certain that one is not. Yeah, that one is not. That one is not. That one's a nothing. Forgot which Glissa was which for a second. Traxxas Fall. Invasion of Kamigawa. Rankle and Torbrand. Daxos. And a foil Tetsuko. Which that's kind of neat. Alright, Invasion of Rona. And what's back here? Hey, it's Urbrask. Alright, so we got ourselves Urbrask Mythic. Okay. The OG Urbrask, which is, not an expensive card by any means, but it is a good card. At least I have found major use for that card. Drana in Linvala, incredibly annoying card. You know what? You can go there. Renata. All right, we're well over halfway through the box. We still have a lot of mythics to go, I think. Or we're getting like no mythics. Thalia the Gitrog monster, which has been recovering after it got down to as low as $1. Agar. Why? Because it's awesome. I have a Thalrog deck and I rather love it. Invasion of Kaldheim. Hey, okay. Season, which at the time of this, I think it was the Jumpstart 2022 reprint. This card started to get expensive because it was on the heels of Shieldred coming out in Dominaria United. And then this card just syncs up perfectly. And this card, because it would only have the Kamigawa print, it was getting expensive. And then they immediately put it in Jumpstart 2022 and then this. And that card could not handle back-to-back reprints from a value perspective. Oh, the Sword of Once and Future. I think this is the worst sword, personally. Having said that, it's not... Hey, Atraxa! Awesome. Anyway, Sword of Once and Future is not a card I think I pulled at all. So, all right. But hey, all right. Non-foil Atraxa. Cool. Oops. So we got an Urbrask and a Atraxa. Okay, that's pretty good. Just kind of want to see the Fairy Mastermind now. Invasion of New Capenna. Sunfall, which I know this was getting play at one time. We got Zada, who's yet getting another neat treatment in the upcoming Jumpstart 2025, which will already have come out after, well before this video airs. This card, if you do not know, Tommy of Whispered Hopes, this thing is freaking ridiculous. I don't know where to put you. Why do I have you over there? I should have. It's like the boys never set up piles before. Hadetsugu and Kairi. Okay, we're on the last 12 packs. So thankfully Mythics went in the right direction. We should have, I think, one more Mythic left. We should. So, what would I hope for? Shieldred? Yeah, probably. Oh, Urbrask. Yeah. Regular Urbrask. That would be the wish list. There's an Arcami. Brawl Inkari Zev. Lathiel. Okay. Which seems like there's a lot of unicorn support coming out soon. Or is that Pegasus? No, it's unicorn support. So that card could be something soon, couldn't it? Hey! Sunfall and then Shieldred the Whispering One for a third Mythic. Cool. Okay. OG Shieldred, that time in the, what do they call that treatment? What do they call that treatment? I never did like the, what is it? Who cares? Doesn't matter. No. Let's call it. Wow! Vorinclex. That time also in the whatever treatment. I didn't know I should say, oh yeah, sorry, I've seen plenty of the Shieldreds in it. It's been a long time since I've opened March of the Machine. Okay, another Mythic. Well, you know, at this point, this is a pretty good box. So, you know, great. If we can pull a Fairy Mastermind, that would just put the cherry on top. Invasion of Zendikar, City on Fire, which is not a bad card. It's actually a good card, right? It's a different version of Fiery Emancipation. Lucci, what was this? Invasion of Gobekhan, which I know when this set had come out, this card was a hit. Or a small hit, but still a hit. Lutri, which would be a hit if it was allowed in Commander, which it's not, because it would be an auto-include in a whole lot of decks. And another Mythic. We got Kroxa and Kunaros. Okay. I know it's not a hit, but that's a lot of Mythics. At this point, it's okay it's not a hit. That's 8 Mythics draft box. And, yeah, okay. All right, come on. Fairy Mastermind me. Bloated Processor. Rona. We got 5 packs left. We got another Glissa, time in the regular artwork. Obosh. So, getting at the end here, pretty good box. That turned out way better than I could have hoped for, frankly. So, sweet. You know, I get a win. Yay. And Invasion of Segovia. Yargle. Okay. It's good when you don't go in expecting much, and it does okay for you. It's a nice feeling. Transcendent Message. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, 2 packs left. Okay. C double again. Thalia, which isn't bad. In fact, you will go right in that weird spot that I made. A foil Galta and Mavern in the showcase. Kind of cool. Whatever, I'm just going to fill up that spot right there. And last pack. So no Fairy Mastermind, but the box otherwise did very, very well. So all things considered, sweet. Invasion of Chandalar, which is one last Mythic for the road. So that is a Mythic battle. We're going to have a Finn the Fangbearer in the awesome showcase for Kaldheim. and a land, and that is going to do it. 9 mythics. I mean, Ginger Taxis is cool. I don't mind pulling an Urbrask. Thalia is awesome. Atraxa, that's awesome. Shieldred, that's good. Vorinclex isn't bad. Even sort of Once in Future isn't terrible. Yeah, Kroxa and Chronos isn't great, but it's a playable card. Yeah, the Invasion of Chandelar, those didn't do well. But that's 9 mythics. Good God. Cool. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's a run through a cheap March of the Machine draft box. So you can do your own math at home, but did we hit box price? We did. We did. That's fun. And yeah. See ya.